I just made a play in the Coupe. I just made a play in the Coupe. Count 100 bands in the Coupe. Count 100 bands in the Coupe. I just fuck your bitch in the Coupe.
Real life street stars. We in here with Tony Swag. What's going down?
What's going down, man? A little bit of everything, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Tell them where you coming from, man, and a little info on yourself.
Yeah, man. Tony Swag, man. Come from Arkansas, man. West Memphis, Arkansas, Parkland, Arkansas, Kite Plant, Arkansas. I can't just say one of them. I gotta say all three of them. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Man, I got family out from Compton, man. That's a small town, man. The Smiths, there's a lot of Smiths out there. The Smith, Anderson Smith, man, my granddaddy, man, from Compton, man.
Okay,
but that's a small town, man. Even looking at, your come-up story, man, as far as music out there in, Memphis, Arkansas, man. Tell us some of your inspirations and how long you've been doing this music thing, man.
Man, really, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for like 2 years, like hands down, but I always had it in me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? But the guys I look up to, you know what I'm saying, man, my favorite rapper was Project Pat for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And that boy Gucci, he came when he came along.
I about to say the early on Gucci or the clone Gucci.
No. Man, the early on. Both of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Gucci's Gucci, goddamn.
That's Gucci.
Yeah.
I you know what I'm saying? I rock with him, man. You know what I'm saying? He one of the guys that, you know what I'm saying, kept me going. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Yeah. It's a curiosity when, people say, man, I started, like you said, 2 years ago, I started taking it serious, right? I really started getting into it. What does that mean to you as far as when you start taking it serious? Is it business or when you actually start putting money behind it?
Man, a little bit of both. And actually, when I just started believing, you know what I'm saying, it's a chance. I got a chance with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So if I believed in myself and had a chance, I started investing. So it got serious. You know
who was some of your biggest supporters early on, man?
Man, my mama, man. She always.
Shout out mama, man.
Yeah, shout out Barbara Woods, man. She always kept me going, like, you know what I'm saying? Just kept me going, like, keep going.
Real tough. When you first got down, man, as far as tell us about the first song you put down, the project, where you recorded, man.
Man, it was in Anchorage, Alaska, man.
Man, wait a minute. Ice Age pimping, man. Wait a minute. Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah, man. The AK, man. Shout out to the AK, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's a first on Street Stars, goddammit.
Yeah. But yeah, we was up there, man, and I was just vibing, man. I came up with, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I've been an OG all my life, so I just came up with OG Tony Swag, you know what I'm saying? And I just freestyled it in the booth, and it was instantly like a hit, you feel me, on the streets, in the streets, you feel me? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. How was that project received, your first one, you know what I'm saying? Because that sometimes make or break some people, as far as what they hear about it, the comment, how was that first one received?
Man, everybody loved it. Everybody was like, bro, you went crazy.
Your
punch is crazy. I'm like, oh, yeah? Oh, I got some more for y'all then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're going crazy of food, too.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate that, man. They going crazy. Yeah, they're done crazy, man.
Man, but for all that, man, for somebody to take rapping serious just 2 years ago, you got the hardest EPK I've never seen in my life. Bro, for those who don't know, this nigga EPK, you could click on it, it'll take you straight to the link. Y'all niggas need to get y'all shit together, man. If you ain't with Mouthpiece Drew, y'all need to get y'all shit together, man.
Shout out to my boy Drew, man.
Goddamn Mouthpiece Drew.
Man, you know what I'm saying? He did that. He did that,
man. Coming from Arkansas, man, how is it that you get to the point where you grind and you is it a must that you have to leave the city, or is it something that you can build within the city and then can get hot?
Yeah, Arkansas, you know what I'm saying, you can build within, but you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying, when you coming up in Arkansas, your main goal is to get out of Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? You feel? So it's like, it's a two-way street, you know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. We got everybody support everybody in Arkansas, but it's like you want to get out, you know what I'm saying?
Real
so
tough,
they respect
real
it.
To a lot of people in Arkansas getting out, you got the boot right there. You got, Texas down there. Then you got Memphis up there. You know what I'm saying? You chose to, spend some time in Memphis, man. How was that stint, man? You got Gotti from Memphis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got, a lot of artists from Memphis.
Moneybagg
Moneybagg Yo.
You actually have a song?
Yeah.
Moneybagg, right?
I got, Hella Bread. It's on a new project, Big Tony 2. Just dropped October 31st. Yeah, that thing going in.
How did y'all link up?
Man, we linked up, man, you know what I'm saying? I had reached out and touched him, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him a couple times in LA, you know what I'm saying? So we linked up like way back, and I reached out and touched him, and I shot him the song, and he said he loved it, he jumped on it, you know what I'm saying?
Already. Who produced the track?
My boy Blazing out of Canada, man. He a youngster out of Canada, man, you know what I'm saying?
How you link with a nigga in Canada?
Man.
Same way you got to Alaska.
You took a trip down to Canada?
No,
Man,
bro.
I heard it's live down there, though.
Oh yeah, it's live. It's like one. But it was actually like I'm just searching the net trying to find some beats, and I found this guy right. He had the nice beats or whatever. So I just linked out to him, touched him. You know what I'm saying? He told me where he's from. We had established a relationship after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, one of the reading your bio, one of the people that you that it says that you linked up with was Zaytoven. Explain how you were able to link up with him, and how is it working with somebody that's that crazy, he just cook up live in front of you.
Man, it was crazy, man. My boy DJ Foo from Eardrum, man. Shout out to Eardrum.
Eardrummers?
Yeah,
okay.
He had linked me with Zay one day. He was like, bro, this who you need to get some beats from. So we linked up in LA, and man, I did every last one of the beats I got from him in 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
I did them in 5 minutes.
Did you get to see him cook up live, or it was just like he already had it?
He had kind of like I already had it for me, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I just picked them out, you know what I'm saying?
What was that feeling, bro, when you jumped in the booth on the Zaytoven beat?
Man, it was crazy. It was like,
Oh, shit.
this what you work for.
Yeah.
It was like, this what you work for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Did you ever get the chance to see his movie, Flock, what is it, Birds of a Feather?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I checked him out.
He inspired me, because I was like, if that nigga get on here with this bullshit ass quality, I know I can make Netflix. Nah, but I like the story though. The story was fire though.
The story was cool.
Nah, for real. So what is it that you working on currently?
Man, right now I'm in a situation right now. I'm working on Boss to Take Losses, which is already done. I'm just giving it a little time to bring it out. You feel me?
What's the hardest loss you done ever took as a boss?
Man, it's so many. But the hardest loss I ever took being a boss, RP my Uncle Steve and my cousin Pat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's where it went. That's the hardest loss I ever took. You know what I'm saying? Losing a family member. You know what I'm saying? The money don't really mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Random throw question, man. So I was on the internet. It's a pretty throw question. Everybody commenting on it. All right, it say you just pull a fine girl at the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
You right behind her. She about to swipe a card. You know what I'm saying? Her shit declined. The amount say $75. Do you be a real nigga and go ahead and catch that, or you just?
I'm catching it. Go ahead, bro.
You go ahead and catch it?
Man, I'm catching, man. Catch it, man.
That's real.
Got to, yeah.
Man, the moniker Big Tony. Did we already touch on that as far as how you got that moniker? What's the to go from OG, but just Big Tony?
Yeah, man. Basically, man, it's just what I'm saying, inspiring people to do big things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, I'm Big Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Like I'm Big Tony. I help out 20 people a day, so I feel like I'm Big Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. If you gave a homeless man $100, and he went out there and said, man, that man Big Tony gave me $3, man, that man wasn't looking out, would you just, fuck it, push to the side, or would you actually address the situation?
I'll push it to the side.
There you go. Real nigga shit.
You feel me?
Real nigga shit.
Yeah. Not saying this would ever happen to you, but let's say, hypothetically, player A got his chain snatched.
Yeah.
Local goons got the chain back. What's the procedure? Do you take the chain back? Do you just buy another one?
Man, you gotta. I'm gonna do both of them. I'm gonna take my chain back and buy another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it back and buy another one.
Yeah. Man, you ever had a rap beef with somebody?
Nah, man.
Is that something that you couldn't even get into?
Nah, not really, cause I'm from the streets for real. Like, you got a problem, man. You got a problem. We gonna address each other. Not on no record. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't. We don't make music for that. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't think it'd be fun to make a hit 'em up though?
Nah, cause
Is
it
there a
get
nigga-
serious. It get serious. You hear me? Like, it'll get serious. You feel me? Like,
That nigga Pop was going in. I fucked your bitch. That nigga-
yeah, you feel me?
Man, for real. Man,
Yeah, they tripping. They,
man, speaking of making music, as far as when you get in the booth, when you get in the studio, man, tell us what a session with Big Tony's like in the studio, and also tell us as far as do your goal be trying to make a hit, make something for the people, or just make something that you want to hear?
well, basically, first thing I do when I get in the booth, I bless the booth.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel the music, and I go from there. I don't write. I don't do none of that. I just let it come out.
Yeah, writing seems to be a dying art nowadays, man.
Nah, for real.
Goddamn, that's real though.
I think what it is, niggas didn't have access to studios back in the day. Yeah. And now niggas got studios. Niggas be getting it out right there.
Yep, right then and there.
Who's your favorite producer to work with that crafts your sound?
It's hard. I think my boy Lil Loaded.
Where's he from?
He's from Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he more for me. You know what I'm saying? He bring the best out of me.
Yeah. So what is it that you look for when you look for production?
Man, it's just some street, something that's gonna motivate the streets. Like the beat, starting from the beat, it gotta be someone you hear, you just like, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I go from there. You know
Man, YB and Nair, I think that the young cat name is, the label tried to finesse him by he had a hit song. The label bought the beat. So now they own the song, quote unquote, and they try to force him to sign a deal. What would you do if you were in that same situation?
I'm from the street, so I had to play chess. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like, okay, how can we split the money? If we can split the money, I sign. If not, I just let them have it. It's just one on me. You know what I'm saying?
They getting grimy, ain't they? That's the most grimy shit I ever heard, bro.
You feel me?
I was like, they bought the beat. Yeah, they gotta start buying these exclusives.
But then again, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check yourself though. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the
business
day, it
gotta
was
be
your
right.
mistake. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
was your mistake. So
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
why
play your cards. You
Gotta
know
get
what I'm
get your business right out there, man.
Yep.
When they say when you do go in the booth and you do make a hit, who is the first person that you probably let your music, slide your music to? You know what I'm saying? That you really trust their opinion. You know what I'm saying? As far as just feedback.
Man, my little bro Cook, man.
Yeah.
My little
Shout
bro
out, shout
Cook,
out,
man.
little bro Cook, man.
Shout out to my boy Cook, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell me, hey, nah. He gonna tell me yeah or nay.
There you
he
go.
ain't gonna hold it in.
Yeah. No yes, man. It's no yes, man.
Nah, you feel me?
When they say when you hear the terminology, man, this is no longer the music business. This is the music of this is the business of music. What does that mean to you? I mean, what do you feel about that terminology as far as when you have your Instagram people getting famous, that ain't putting the work that real artists put in?
Man, I feel like it's crazy, but at the end of the day, it's real. So it's like,
Yeah.
I can't do nothing but respect it.
Real talk.
You know
Hustle
what I'm
is a hustle. Don't hate the player.
I can't do nothing but respect it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's real. As far as even in the 2 years that you've been doing this, man, like I said, it looks like you've been from just looking at the people you've already touched and the futures you already got. Kind of, what's your most blessed moment that you've had doing this music? As far as we winning right now.
My when I made Gucci.
Oh yeah. To listen to a nigga, real to listen.
Hey, you ain't Black Tony that be calling on the Ricky Smiley show. Is
Nah.
Gucci.
Yeah.
That nigga a fool, boy.
Yeah.
Man, now that Gucci got married, I mean, is that what we doing now, or is it still fuck these hoes? We don't trust them.
Man. Oh man.
Next single is.
Salute them. You know what I'm saying? Every man, come to that point in life where he gonna settle down. You know what I'm saying? If you rich and she rich, why not? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Why not? But not me. I'm married to the streets. You feel me?
Man, if you could do a song with Michael Jackson or Prince, which one would
It's
you
done. Both of them. Prince first, then Michael Jackson.
do? What would a song with Swag and Prince sound like?
Man, I'll redo When Doves Cry.
Man,
You hear me? Like,
yeah.
put it for the streets.
Yeah.
You hear me?
would you hoop with him after?
Nah.
Is he gonna do you dirty?
Nah.
Dirty on the
Nah.
court. Nah, for real. Man, what is the part of the game rap wise? Because it seemed like you got a lot of shit in order just from the brief time that I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think is the big part that artists are missing out as far as the business? Like, what are they doing wrong? Because it seems like even from the greats, they get finessed first and then they learn the business. It never seems like anybody has it right first and then they blow up and it just everything works out. Right?
I'm gonna tell you what it. I'm gonna give you the real
Yeah,
answer.
artists should read more books.
Real answer. Trust. People be like, I don't trust. I don't trust. But the first time when somebody tell you something that you want to hear, you trust it. You feel me? You trust it, and then you come up into the game not knowing that it's not. It's a business now. It's not just It's a business. And you trusted a business, man. You might just get screwed, and then that's when you learn. You feel me?
Did you ever take an L that you felt like, man, I don't want to fuck with this shit no more. This ain't for me. Or you ain't had that kind of L yet?
Yeah, I had that kind of L, but I'm not a quitter.
There you go.
Anything I start, I'm gonna finish. I gotta finish.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
Yup.
Speaking of business, we know within the music, tell us about MGM, man.
MGM, Money Gang.
Yeah,
Money
man.
Gang music, man. You know what I'm saying? We just a bunch of real cats, man. Real music, motivational, inspirational. Just the guys that got it from the mud. They got a real story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's MGM.
They
You know what I'm saying?
Is it Arkansas artists or is it from
Nah,
all
we
over?
spread it. We Arkansas, we Alaska, we LA, we Chicago.
Keep going back to that. What's going on in Alaska?
I ain't never met a nigga from Alaska.
I bet they the highest yellow bones up in Alaska. God,
Oh
damn.
man, nothing but foreigns. You feel me?
I could just see the video, nigga.
You know what I'm talking about?
God damn. But so do y'all have a collaboration project or anything that y'all are pushing or that are coming out? Or what's the artist that you're pushing?
Right now we pushing Big Tony. Big Tony, we pushing him, and we got Official up. We got Dirty Face Lou. We got we got some bangers. But right now we pushing Big Tony. You know what I'm saying? We pushing Big Tony.
Man, and when it comes to pushing these brands and the artists, how important do you feel like is pushing the brand nowadays compared to pushing that like actually individual music and projects?
The brand lasts longer, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it'll last longer. Like you look at Cash Money, you look at Rockefeller, you look at
Man,
speaking
of that, have you heard the new Dipset song?
Nah,
Bro,
I ain't heard
them
the
niggas
new
brought it
Dipset.
back. Yeah, them
I ain't
niggas
heard
back.
it. I gotta hear it.
That
though.
shit is
I ain't
hard,
heard
bro.
it.
Yeah. What legendary group would you like to see get back together that fell off?
3 6 Mafia.
Man.
Straight to the motherfucking point.
Yeah.
That would be.
That would be dope. Man, that'd be dope.
Lord
Infamous,
Lord
yeah,
Infamous.
Infamous, man.
Lord
R.I.P., man.
Infamous.
R.I.P. I know, right? No country, not crunchy.
That nigga was a gold in the
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Man, we hitting the fourth quarter right now. Tell us as far as your plans closing out the fourth quarter 2017 and what you really got planned and what's your goals for 2018.
Man, we finna come out. We going out with the Hella Bread Bunny Bag Yo video. We coming out. Man, we coming in with shows, and my plans for 18 is just to grind a little bit more harder. Just keep going a little bit more harder. Reach out and touch a little bit more people. You know what I'm saying?
For real, build that network, goddammit, man.
Build that network, brand that network. You feel me?
That's real, man. For those that's trying to get at you, man, social media wise, and maybe get a feature, maybe get some music. Tell them how to get at you on social media.
Man, Tony Swag, DAB, that's on all social media. And y'all I'm on every platform, you know what I mean? So you can't miss me. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Spinrilla, my mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? Just type in Tony Swag, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk, man. For a person who really got into it, man, about 2 years ago, for those sitting at home saying, hey, man, I want to try this shit out, man, a young kid sitting at home, man, give us some words of wisdom that you would tell somebody who's thinking about getting into this music game.
Man, don't play with it. When you coming into this game, you gotta know that you coming into a game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready to enter that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect everybody that's in it. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Real tough.
You gotta grind.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Tony Swag, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Man, shout out to all the real people in the world, man. It's all over, man, worldwide. I don't even want to call names because I'm forgetful. You feel me? So shout out to all the real people.
Yeah,
man.
they watching,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Anchorage,
all the
Alaska.
DJs, you know what I'm saying? AK, Memphis 10, Arkansas, West Memphis, Arkansas, Parkland, Arkansas, Cotton Flint, Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, all over Arkansas. All DF Dub, man, you know what I'm saying? Fort Worth, Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show me love. I love y'all too, man. You already know what's going on, man. Big Tony.
Real talk, man. Big Tony too, man. Yeah. Man, get that music, man. This man, check out the EPK.
The EPK.
That tells you everything that you need
y'all
to know.
Y'all niggas ain't fucking with Mouthpiece Drew out here, man. Y'all niggas doing it wrong. I'm about to sign to this nigga,
Y'all doing
man.
it wrong.
I'm about to sign to this nigga. Nah.
Tony Swag and this motherfucker, man. Real life 3 stars, man. We in this thing, man. For real.
Yeah, way.
Hey.
Shout out Reallyfe 3 stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.